everyone, welcome back to the Twin Flame Daily Tarot. My name is Toni, and this is the pick a card for the Twin Flames for October 1st through the 10th, 2020. However, anytime you're here is exactly when you were intended to be here because time is limitless. Hello, welcome back to my returning subscribers, and hello to you if you are new here. I'm so glad that you found me. So the way this works is I have already shuffled and randomly selected 5 piles of cards. I'm going to show you the crystal that's on each pile of cards. You'll select which crystal or which pile of cards resonates most with you. Drop down below to the links in the comments in the description and get your message. As always, if you like any of the deck of cards you see, I will link them down below in the description. And when I refer to the divine feminine and divine masculine, divine means holy, feminine and masculine do not refer to a specific gender. Today, we are going to be reading for the first week of October 2020. We're going to be pulling from the Santa Muerte Tarot, from the Work Your Light Oracle, from the Halloween Oracle, from the Moonology Oracle, and lastly, the Romance Angels. Like I said, if you like any of these decks, I will link them below. So let's check it out. All right, up first, we have some amethyst. Second, we have chocolate moonstone. There we go, some chocolate moonstone. Next, we have a hematite crystal skull. Next, we have some tourmalated quartz. And lastly, we have some smoky quartz. So let's try that one more time. We have amethyst on pile 1. Pile 2, we have chocolate moonstone. Pile 3, we have this beautiful hematite crystal skull. Pile 4, we have this piece of tourmalated quartz, which is tourmaline growing inside a quartz, which is pretty cool. And pile 5, we have the smoky quartz. All right. So which crystal or pile resonates most with you? Drop down below to the links in the description and get your message. Okay, pile 1. If you chose this piece of polished quartz, let's see what cards you got for the week, twins. First, you have the 6 of Pentacles. You have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. You have skeleton strength. I love that because it's sitting in the middle of all my skeletons. You have your hard work is paying off. Beautiful. And lastly, you have heart-to-heart conversations. Okay, so twins, let's see what we got this week. We're going to be starting right there in the very middle with that skeleton and strength. Okay, so the whole week is going to be revolving around you being very strong this week. You know, on the outside is just flesh. On the inside is bone. There is strength and vulnerability and the power we have grown. So there is incredible strength in showing vulnerability. It can often be the bravest course of action, and it can also be the most frightening course of action. More often than not, it is the powerful catalyst for personal growth, even though we may not be able to perceive it at the time. You know, sometimes when we're being very vulnerable, it's hard to see that this is going to be the catalyst that's going to, you know, push our dreams forward. You know, but yes, being vulnerable absolutely can open doors that otherwise, you know, may have been shut to you. Okay, by showing our true selves and displaying some balanced vulnerability, we can seek and receive greater understanding from others. By admitting that we are wrong or that we don't have the solution that we are expected to, we leave more room for things to turn around faster. And by asking for help and support rather than acting as martyrs and feeling resentful, this shows the strength and wisdom. This does not show weakness, okay? It is not weak to ask for help. It is not weak that is crazy. I'm sorry. That's just crazy. Should the skeleton card bring itself to your attention, dare to show strength and vulnerability if that is what you really feel. Shame, pride, grudges, or embarrassment are hefty burdens that need not be carried through the darkest nights. So you are being asked, you know, to be strong this week, to be vulnerable, to not be afraid to ask for help, to not be afraid to, show your true side, show your true colors to the people you love. Now, on either side of that, what is influencing that is deep replenishment, and your hard work is paying off. So let's talk about that deep replenishment. Okay, so deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, be held. The most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well. When we were running around half filled, we subconsciously looked at things and people around us to give us the nourishment and the nurturing that we so deeply crave. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you are running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. So, what nourishes you? What refuels your body? It may be gardening. It could be arranging flowers. I mean, whatever it is, whatever makes you feel good, whatever is your secret medicine that makes you feel more abundant, more fertile, okay? Whatever it is, whether, it's going and getting a cup of coffee with your best friend, whether it's going out and turn on the music and going for a dance, or going for a spontaneous bike ride, whatever it is that makes you feel good, right? What nourishes you? That is your medicine. So when you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you are nourishing all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. So, okay, here, while I can talk to that about strength, let's just go ahead and talk about what's just beside it, and we'll tie it all together with the strength, okay? So right beside it, we have the new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. First and foremost, this card suggests that it's a new start for you professionally, right? Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. So if you are unhappy in your current job, there is time to either renegotiate your position or to look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is being called for. You need to take a look at the long term and to think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years' time. This will inform your best course of action right now, so think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests that it is time for you to be ambitious about what you want to achieve. So, your hard work is going to make your dreams a reality. And this is, this is telling you that, you've been really focused lately. It's really interesting because you've got this sitting right beside strength, and it's like you've had the strength to focus on the hard work that you need to do to get your dreams moving forward. But now might be a little bit of time just to take a break. You've been working very hard. You've been, being very vulnerable and putting in the hours. Now's the time to maybe retreat, catch your breath. You can't pour for an empty cup is what they say. So it's even interesting. Look at both of the moons, how they're very similar in these cards. So yeah, you're being asked to, you've been in a season of working hard, of, maybe being the strong one, and your hard work is paying off. But hey, now it's time for you to take a break. Let's see what's impacting either of these cards. On the outside of your hard work is paying off is heart-to-heart conversations. And on the outside of deep replenishment, we have the Six of Pentacles. Let's start here with deep replenishment and Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is the card of charity, is the card of generosity. And so they're asking you to be very charitable to yourself. Take the time to rest, to retreat, to replenish. You have been working very hard. You've been very strong these past few months, twins. And your hard work is paying off. It has not gone unnoticed, and it will, in the end, all that you have been working on, you will be achieving your goals. But it is time for you to give yourself a break. It is time for you to be generous and charitable to yourself. You've been taking care of everybody. It's time to take care of yourself, twins, all right? Then outside of your hard work is paying off, we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So you have the strength and you have your hard work is paying off. So it appears that, you have been the one doing the heavy lifting. You've been the one carrying the load lately and maybe taking care of others, which is why you're being asked to take care of yourself. So maybe you need to talk to others and say, hey, it's my turn. I need you to carry this weight for a little bit. I need to be nice to myself and generous to myself and give myself a break. It's time, this load is feeling a little unbalanced, a little, the weight feels a little on off. It's time for us to sit down and really talk about a redistribution of priorities. Okay. I've been working very hard. Maybe it's time, for you to help me. Okay. I get the feeling that you maybe been doing everything for everybody, and it's time for you to take a break, take care of yourself, and ask for some help. Be vulnerable. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Okay. Twin flames. All right. Pile number one. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I hope I get to see you next week. Until I do, know that I love you, and I hope you keep on praying. Bye, pile one. Welcome back, pile number two. So if you chose this very, very, very pretty piece of chocolate moonstone, let's see what the cards hold for you. Okay, first we have the Knight of Cups being clarified by yes, well, that would actually be exactly what the Knight of Cups would say. Oh, wow. Night song, hidden talents. And then outside of that, we have expect powerful change. Wow. And flirt. Y'all, this is a heck of a message, pile two. All right, 20 twins. Let's just go ahead and jump into, this is my favorite card in this deck. This is in the Night Song. This is the Cardinal. I love it when the Cardinal shows up. This is your hidden talent. So let's talk about your hidden talents, twin twos. A ruby red bird singing in the darkness full of sound, like an unopened present, ribbon still bound. Oh, I love the night birds. A bird singing at night is an unusual occurrence, and those birds are known as the singers of darkness. They are almost always considered sacred and sometimes kind of frightening. From the operatic nightingale through the hooting owl, hearing a bird that you cannot see weaving its magic through the night sky has captivated humans for the millennia. In the past, at Halloween time, at night, that the veil between the worlds is said to be the thinnest. These night birds were considered either omens or messengers of the gods. Depending on the culture, their voices were perceived as good luck and a positive validation, or alternatively, it was seen as a warning about continuing on a certain pathway. In some mythologies, this night bird was able to direct us towards discovering our talents and our true purposes, a kind of guide in the darkness that was leading us towards the dawn. I love that message, y'all. A guide in the darkness leading you towards the dawn, to your hidden talents. Should this beautiful bird sing to you by appearing during your reading, know that you must unwrap the present of yourself. Some of the gifts within you remain unopened. The time has come to step into your true potential and claim all the possibilities of yourself. There is no more time to waste. No more excuses. I'm going to say that one more time. No more excuses. And why do I say no more excuses? Because look what is on either side of that night song, the hidden talents, clarifying it. Well, expect powerful change and yes. Let's talk about that no more excuses, talking about that yes. Let's see. Where did the book go? Where did the book go? Oh, yes. Let me show you what the book says about this. Yes. Just say yes. Just say yes. Don't overthink it. Just say yes. So some of you are coming into some hidden talents maybe you didn't even know you had, or maybe you have some repressed talents from childhood, latent talents that you've let go to the wayside that you're ready to bring back out, or maybe the talents that you are aware of that the world is not aware of, therefore they are your hidden talents. It is time to express those hidden talents. It is time for you to be front and center and shining the flashlight that is you. And when you do, when you have, when that new moon eclipse, look at this. This is that new moon coming out, and that light is still shining despite the darkness. Those hidden talents come out of the darkness. Expect powerful change, twins. Powerful, powerful, powerful change. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and that the desired outcome of the situation that you're asking about, if you want affirmation, this is, if you're looking, let me say this. I got so excited I can't even talk. If you're asking, hey, is it possible for me to achieve my dreams? Is it possible that I'm actually going to get the desired outcome to this situation? Yes, 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 it is. This is a card of beginnings that are powerful energies at work, but be prepared. It can be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions that you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. So, a new portal is opening up, twins. I mean, this is really exciting. When this card shows up, this is, letting you know this new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and to move through it. I think some of you probably have talents that you had that, something happened to you in the past that made you have to lay them down. Maybe it didn't work out in the past. Maybe you were criticized. Maybe you didn't believe in yourself. Maybe whatever the past was. You're being asked to look at that. You're being asked to forget the past, to move through it, and you're being put back on the right path. Yes, yes, yes. Just say yes. What the Taylor Swift says. I've been saying yes instead of no. Exactly. Say yes. Don't overthink it. Say yes, because a powerful change is coming from this hidden talent that you are about to bring out of you. You are being put back on the right path, twin flames. There is nothing to fear. Never mind the past. And no, life evolves every single day. So yes. Oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm laughing so hard. I showed you the book on this yes. And remember, it was just like yes, 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 right? This is the book for the Moonology, this card right here, okay? Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You are being told yes. Get out there and make that change happen. You are sitting on some talent that is going to change your life. It is time to show up. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good, okay? And this is a very important turning point in your life. Twin flames, do not sit on it. And so let's talk about what is clarifying these two cards. Outside of yes, you have the Knight of Cups, and outside of this new moon eclipse and expecting powerful change, you have flirt. What up? Let's start right here with yes. Yes, 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 yes. Then you have the Knight of Cups. Well, I mean, to be honest, if I was going to pick a person to say yes, this would probably be him. This is the Knight of Cups. You see how he's like, no F's are given. He may be looking over his shoulder at you to say bye, but he's moving forward, right? He's just like, no, I'm moving forward into my future. The past is the past. Bye. Because why? He follows his heart. This is a person following his heart. He is saying yes instead of no. He is chasing, whatever that hidden desire he has. And he is expecting that as he follows his heart and he continues to say yes, that powerful changes are going to result. Because every single time and it's funny because didn't I even say on this one, you're being put back on your right path. Look, he is following his heart. He is on the right path. He is on the path towards following his heart. Just say yes. Expect powerful change. And look, outside of powerful change, we have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So you're being told right now to get out there and share that hidden talent of yours. Get out there and extend your energy to others. Share whatever it is you have that you are holding on to and that you're like, I don't know if I should move forward with this. I don't know if I'm good enough, whatever. Yes, you are. Expect that as soon as you step into the role of owning the path that you're on, following your heart and saying yes, expect powerful change. And do not be afraid to be your true self for anyone and everyone who will listen, okay? All right, twins. This is one of the most beautiful readings. I hope you appreciated it as much as I did. I'm so appreciative that I got to give you this reading for this first week of October 2020. I post new content every single week, so I hope to see you next week. And until I do, know how much I love you, and I hope you keep on praying. Bye, pile number 2. Welcome back, pile number 3. Okie dokie. This is my very, very, very first crystal skull, and he is always going to be the most special one I ever had. This is my hematite crystal skull. I love him so very much. So if you chose this sweet little guy, let's see what is in the cards for you this week. Okay. Big O start straight out the gate. The Tower, followed up by play. Well, that's an interesting combination. And then eternal love. And then the North Node, step out of your comfort zone, followed by calling in your soulmate. So it definitely looks like really and truly right off the bat, it looks like y'all might be coming into a new relationship this week. It may be something's falling apart so something else can come together. Let's see what we've got. So right there in the very, very, very middle, starting out, we have, let's see, which deck is this? Oh, the Halloween deck. We have eternal love. Love is love, and it transcends physical death. So anytime I see this card, the first thing I always think is if you have a loved one who has passed over, an ancestor has passed over, they're trying to get your attention, okay, right off the bat. They're trying to call in your attention, okay? All of us are the product of a millennia of love. Our parents, our ancestors by blood and ritual all have in some way created the DNA that weaves throughout our bodies. Love, in fact, powers life and death. When most of us first encounter death in our lives, we experience grieving too. And in some ways, that feeling could be described as an absence of love and an absence of that person or being. But the kind of love that is often shared between family members, friends, and lovers, separated only by physical death, is the kind the poets wax lyrical about, that is truly eternal and transcends death. Should you choose this card, you are being reminded that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It is more powerful than death itself. Love lingers. It leaves its own legacy, and we should be aware of this every day that we live. For those that are ready for and desiring of a partner, it also indicates that a significant love is close at hand and to be ready to open up to this new experience. So yeah, that is what I said right off the beginning. I get the feeling just looking at these 5 cards at a whole that some of you may be breaking up with someone to make room for a new relationship, and there is nothing wrong. It's time to maybe, let that relationship naturally die and let go. However, that's the first meaning. That was my first initial impression, just coming straight out the gate. I do want to say that this card is definitely for some of you. Your loved ones from the other side are reaching out to you, trying to give you messages. And so if you ask yourself, was that my papa or my grandma or my mama or my daddy or whoever it was trying to contact me? Yes, it was. Okay. But regardless, love can last forever. And so this also, I think, may have something to do with, putting down your own roots and starting your own family and trying to find love that can last a lifetime, working towards a love that can last a lifetime, growing a love that can last a lifetime. This week, twins, some of you may be working on finding, your twin. This looks like, it's just like, hang on, let me open back up to that book. It said at the very beginning, for those of you who are calling in a relationship, it says, for those who are ready for and desiring of a partner, it also indicates that a significant love is close at hand and to be ready to open up to this new experience. So yeah, I think that for some of you, you are calling in a partner. So this is very exciting. Now, let's see what's clarifying either side of this. We have play and we have step out of your comfort zone, which don't those two go hand in hand, playing and stepping outside of your comfort zone. Let's talk about play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So twins, we need to stop taking life so seriously. Your spirit needs to have some fun. The more you play, the more inspiration will follow. Take some time out to do something without being attached to the outcome, and that is absolutely what you're being told here. If you are looking for a love, if you are calling in a love that will last a lifetime, you're being asked to not be attached to the outcome and to just let life unfold like it will. And the best way to let that happen is to get out there and have fun. You are being called to rest and to play and to learn to have more fun. So do something that makes you laugh. That is the best medicine around, all right? The more you switch off your mind, the more room spirit has to whisper and to guide, okay? So when we do things without being attached to the outcome, without being attached to the ideas of what we think it should be, clarity and guidance and ideas and solutions have the space to drop in to us, okay? The left and the right hemispheres of the brain can begin talking to each other, right? So you just need to have fun and take your mind off of whatever is serious right now and focus on bringing yourself joy. Make play a compulsory part of your day. Schedule it if you have to. Get your day and calendar out there and write on there and play, okay? Spend more time doing things just because you love to do them, just because they bring you joy and they light you up. If you follow what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. 4, when you are lit up, you are in your spirit. And when you are in your spirit, you will fall into the flow with life and you will attract others to you. They'll bring you joy, okay? So how do you play and how do you want to have fun? What lights you up, okay? So have more fun. So it's interesting, absolutely. The quickest way to attract a partner to you is to go do something enjoyable. And it doesn't have to do anything at all that has to do with love or what you want in your relationship. Just go do something that brings you joy, brings you pleasure, brings you love, brings you happiness. And the more you are sitting in love and the more you're sitting in joy and pleasure and happiness, the more the law of attraction cannot help but bring that to you, including if you are seeking a partner. Oh yeah, the quickest way to get your partner is to quit focusing on your partner and on what you want and just go have some fun and go play. In fact, I would highly encourage you while playing, go step out of your comfort zone. Maybe go try something new, you know, like if you've never been like zip lining or a ropes course or ice skating or hiking or whatever, try and step out of your comfort zone when you go play, because I have a feeling this is going to lead to this. You know, the stepping out of your comfort zone while playing is going to lead, if you are looking for a partner, I think that's where you're going to find your partner. There's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow, because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards the thing that scares you within reason. This card is about living your life's purpose, which is possibly what you've asked about. It is urging you to dare to do something different with your life and with your direction, to take action. So are you willing to follow through and to lead the life that you were incarnated here to live? If you are finally ready to find the courage to make the leap, there is a good chance that you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? All right, get out there, step out of your comfort zone, go do something fun, and know the more fun that you have, the more love will flow to you. It's just the way it works. The more happiness you have, the more happiness will find you. The more you are doing things you love, the more love will find you. So this card is telling you that you are headed in the direction of something that's going to feel like destiny, okay? So you need to face your fears and you need to get over it, because until you do, you're not going to get to find that destiny. That destiny is waiting for you on the other side of that fear. Step out of your comfort zone, okay? It's time for you to stand on your 2 feet, and you have got this. This is such a cool message. All right, now, whoo, here's where it gets a little tricky, but we're not afraid. We're not afraid, twins. Let's see what's clarifying play and step out of your comfort zone. Outside of play, we have the Tower, and step out of your comfort zone, we have calling in your soulmate. Let's talk about the Tower. Number 16. 16 adds up to 7. 7 means you are on the lucky path. Don't let that Tower scare you, because you, Twin Flame, are on the lucky path. That Tower, that Aries energy, right? You know, that's that sudden upheaval. This is that just lost foundation. And so I feel like in the past, you've gone through some pretty big tower moments. You've gone through these sudden upheavals that has left you just kind of feeling heavy. I mean, even in the recent past, it doesn't have to be the distant past. It can even mean just this week, last week, whatever. But there's been some pretty heavy energy, maybe even a tower that sort of showed up out of nowhere in your life, and you've been dealing with some very heavy, low vibrations. Spirit is asking you to get yourself out of those lower vibrations and get out and to play. Go have some fun. Go enjoy life for a few minutes. Quit focusing on these lower energies and these lower vibes. So you step out of your comfort zone, and then look what's right beside that. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Exactly. You're calling in your soulmate when you are focusing on things that make you feel good. You're not calling in your soulmate when you're focusing on this lower vibration tower moments. You're being asked to move from this lower tower into this higher vibration, into having fun, into having joy, having love, so that you can attract joy and love. Step out of your comfort zone and know that the more that you do, the less fear that you have, the more likely you are going to be to calling in your soulmate. All right, pile number 3. I hope you found this helpful. I post new content every single week, so I hope I get to see you again. And until I do, know how much I love you, and I hope you keep on praying. Bye, pile number 3. Welcome back, pile number 4. If you chose this, trying to get to focus. There we go. No, or not. I don't know why it's so stubborn sometimes. There you go. If you chose this tourmalated quartz, let's see what cards you got up first. You have the 2 of Pentacles. Next, we got Leap. And then we have the Lamp, Remembrance. Then we have Believe in the Impossible. And lastly, we have Chemistry. Okay, so let's see what that's all about. Coming right out to the middle, we have the Lamp, Remembrance. Okay, so let's see what this is about. Here we go. The Lamp, Remembrance. I'm going to turn this light off. I don't like how bright that is. There we go. The Lamp, Remembrance. While it is a tradition to carve a jack-o'-lantern to scare away the spirits, it was an older tradition still to light a candle or a lamp on Halloween night and leave it at the window as a loving guide for those who have passed, both as a symbol of remembrance and also as a kind of leaving the lights on for those who may wish to come home. The lamp was left on to illuminate the night and perhaps even the sadness that was felt because of the passing. This card reminds us that it is a positive thing to remember those who have passed by celebrating their life rather than mourning their death. For those with whom we did not have an easy relationship, or for those with whom we did not like, leave us with valuable lessons. Sometimes we learn more from our nemesis than we do from our friends, so the darkness can illuminate our strengths and our true values so that we can live them more clearly. So, you're being asked to shine your light in the darkness so that you can help remember and bring remembrance to others. Remember, the more you shine your light on this world, the more you help others see, and they'll be able to remember the path they are on as well. Okay, so the lamp is being clarified on either side by Leap and by Blue Moon. So let's talk first about this blue moon, because we're going to have a blue moon on Halloween. Actually, today is the first full moon on October 1st for this month, and our second full moon will be on Halloween on October 31st. 30 days from now, we're going to have that beautiful blue moon. So let's believe in the impossible this week, twin flames. As the saying goes, some things only happen once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests that you are about to get a rare chance and that something one-off very well could be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign that if you felt like you were hoping for too much or asking for too much of the universe, whatever you were asking about, well, it might be about to happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it is important that if you believe it, you convince yourself that whatever you were asking about can never go in your favor. Then guess what? It will not go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. So, you're being told that, if you could believe it, you can achieve it. And so you're being asked to remember, what is it to shine a light on your own dreams, to shine a light on your own memories? What is it that you used to think is impossible that you have put away in the dark? What is it that you have tucked away that you no longer have been pursuing? Well, you're asked to now believe in the impossible, to remember what it is that you used to chase after, and to shine a light on it, and to find that hidden side of yourself and go back into it and bring it out. All right. And how do I know that? Because look what is right beside this Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. So life bends for the courageous. The universe wants to support you, but you need to leap, to throw your life up in the air. Perhaps you know that you're being called to leap forward or away from, but you were scared to make that move. Or maybe perhaps you were waiting for a big fat sign or an instruction manual or permission to do so first. If this is you, then this card is your sign and this is your permission to take a deep breath and leap into the unknown. It is scary to let go of all we know and hope for something new. And it is normal to feel anxious at the thought of letting go of what we know for sure. But this is the unavoidable process of rising. And right now, this is how you are being called to live. You're being called to live. You're being called to believe in the impossible. You are being called to remember who you are and what you came here and what your purpose is. And you go first, leap. The universe is going to catch you. Believe in the impossible. Look at these two bright, this is gorgeous. Look, it's like the full moon tonight and the full moon on Halloween, right? That blue moon. This is your month. This is your chance to remember who the hell you are and what you came here to be. Take that chance. Believe in yourself. Believe in the impossible dream and take a risk on yourself this week. Twins, this is the week. You go first. The universe will catch you. Remember, nature is constantly showing us how to live with courage. Fall comes every single year and it encourages the trees to loosen the grip, to allow for once was just so full of life to fall away leaf by leaf. For a moment, for just a little while, it feels like nothing is ever going to grow again. You know, like when you're in the middle of the winter and you're like, ugh, right? The branches are left bare without the comfort of what once was. But in the beginning of the spring, new shoots begin to appear and something new is born, even more glorious than before. So you have to trust that you remember who you are and what your mission and purpose is. Believe that it is not impossible and leap. This is the week to take that chance, twin flames. Now let's see what's on either side of that. On outside of leap, you have the Two of Pentacles, and on the outside of believe in the impossible, you have chemistry. Let's talk about this Two of Pentacles. Right here, this is about, achieving balance. This is about, new priorities and adapting to change. And that is what this is. You are being asked to leap. You're being asked to reprioritize the things that matter to you and to be willing to adapt to the change and to take a risk. This risk is going to lead to a higher evolution of you. You are meant to be on this path. You are meant to take this chance. Remember who you are. And the more you remember who you are, the more in balance with you and your higher self and the path that you're meant to be on, you will be. Okay. Now let's talk about that believe in the possible. Right beside that chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, you are meant to do this. You are being pulled in the direction of this impossible dream. It is not impossible. You just need to remember who you are and what you are here to do and not be afraid to take that leap, not be afraid to take that chance, because as soon as you do, look what you're going to get. You are going to be standing in your highest, best version of yourself. There is a strong attraction to you pulling yourself towards yourself. Your highest self is pulling you towards your destiny, towards your path. Believe in the impossible and leap. Pile number 4. Remember who you are, believe in the impossible, and leap. I hope you found this so helpful. I love this reading for you. I post new content every single week, so I hope you come back next week. And until I see you again, know how much I love you, and I hope you keep on praying. Bye, pile number 4. Well, welcome back, pile number 5. So, if you pick this piece of polished smoky quartz, which I cannot tell, is that focused? There we go, smoky quartz. Let's see, what cards did you pick for this week? All right, first, how lovely, the 4 of Wands. Next, beside that, we have the Pleiades, double mission. And in the middle, we have the Jack-o'-lantern, protection. Then beside that, we have faith in your dreams. And lastly, we have express your love. Oh, how beautiful. All right, let's jump right up into the middle of that pile. And we start right here with the Jack-o'-lantern. So, I love the Jack-o'-lantern. Halloween is coming up, but would you be surprised to know that this is a symbol of protection? Halloween would not be the same without the carving of pumpkins into scary jack-o'-lanterns, glowing menacingly from porches, dinner tables, and porches everywhere. Jacks have actually a rich history and a spiritual bent, okay? The original term for the jack-o'-lanterns was a will-o'-the-wisp, the old British term. The will-o'-wisp was a small bundle of sticks that was used as a flame or torch. The Celts, the Irish, and those living in the Scottish Highlands all carved winter vegetables, not just pumpkins, but also parsnips, carrots, and beets. The time around Samhain or Halloween was of course when the Fae and the goblins were said to be roaming wild, and so the lanterns were intended to both be scary, which they were scaring off the undesirable, but also to light away in the dark. So they were giving protection of both things, scaring away the undesirables and lighting up that dark. Today, carving pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns has become an art in itself and is a true icon of Halloween. Intricate designs, both scary and funny, can be found in almost every home that celebrates the holiday. Okay. Know that you are protected and that you are capable of creating the life that you want, and that the universe supports you in this should Jack shine his light upon you. Boundaries are important to teach people how to treat us, and drawing this card indicates that you may wish to renew the ones you have or to establish new ones. So you're being asked to, make sure you're protecting yourself, make sure you're protecting your own path, make sure your boundaries are in place, and know that, if you are very protected and you are capable of creating the life that you want. But the most important thing is that in order sometimes for us to create the life that we want, we have to get very, 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 very firm on our boundaries, okay? So you're being asked to create some boundaries, all right? But know that you are divinely supported and protected. All right, on either side of that, we have the Pleiades, and have faith in your dreams. Now, I just said know that you are divinely supported and you are divinely protected. And why do I say that you're divinely supported and protected? Because look what's clarifying that card is the Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. How beautiful is this card, y'all? The Pleiadians are a group of star beings dedicated to raising the vibration of the planet and sharing new consciousness through creations and technology. They have been incarnating on Earth ever since near the beginning of humanity. You are a soul with a double mission: to grow at a soul level and to raise the vibration of the planet. If you have been called to write or to speak or to channel, this is your sign to keep doing it. Your work is divinely guided. Of all the souls, Pleiadians are the chattiest, and so perhaps you have already started channeling some of this work into the third dimension. Thank you for doing your part in the great plan. Your presence and unique light is needed. So again, all this is saying is that you are divinely supported and divinely protected, and that you were not just sent here to just, raise your own vibration, but you were also sent here to raise the vibration of all of humanity. And there's nothing to be afraid of when you are doing work on behalf of others. Know that you are divinely supported and, most importantly, divinely protected. There is nothing to be afraid of when you are doing work on behalf of others and on behalf of all of humanity. Do not be afraid. Remember, you have sovereignty in this dimension. Nothing can hurt you that you don't allow, okay? So you're being asked, to call upon that Pleiadian consciousness, to understand that there are higher realms and that you need to work on yourself and help others work on themselves for the highest good of humanity, okay? You want to be that channel of pure light and the essence of source, all right? So that you can serve your highest and best good. And that's all they're asking you, is to make sure, though, that as you are working, if you are a channel and you want to work with other beings, to understand that you do have sovereignty and you are divinely fully supported, and nothing can harm you that you do not allow, because you have sovereignty in this dimension. Now, speaking of protection, on the other side of that, we have faith in your dreams, okay? Have faith in your dreams. Don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You are nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take the practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about, and allow your higher self to download information to you about your next best step. Overall, this card suggests that there's every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about. So keep the faith and stay focused on what you want. Just because you can't see your dreams does not mean that they're not manifesting, okay? So don't look back. Let's stay focused on moving forward and be patient as the events unfold. And so it's very interesting. It's almost, I kind of feel like this is a message for some of you wanting to channel, or maybe wanting to get into a metaphysical, new path, whether it's tarot card reading, mediumship, whatever, I don't know, whatever it is, your thing, astrology, whatever. Do understand that you are always divinely supported and protected. You do have sovereignty. And so feel safe that nothing can harm you, that you don't allow. But as some of you, I do have a feeling, have a dream that you maybe want to take this and make something out of it in your love. Have faith in your dreams. Maybe it's not the time. There's still pieces falling into place to make the picture come together, but your dreams are working out in your favor. So know that you are protected, divinely supported, and just stay focused on your mission of raising your own vibration and raising the consciousness of humanity. Okay, so look, right here beside Pleiades, we have the Four of Wands, which is, that card of community and home and celebration. And so look, I'm right here on this Palladian card. Look, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Isn't that hysterical? So it's kind of the same thing. It's like, the more you stay focused on your dreams, the more you understand that you're divinely supported, divinely protected, and that you are working on raising your own vibration and consciousness, this is going to work out for you. The more you are focusing on your own vibration and keeping your vibration and your consciousness as high as possible, the more you understand that you are divinely supported and that you need to have faith in your dreams working out, you'll see this is where you're headed. This is the Four of Wands. That's that home and celebration card. This is that celebration of the people you know, your family, your friends, and loved ones all coming together to celebrate your successes and your victories. Stay the path, have faith in your dreams, keep your vibrations high. Know that there is a light. The path that you're on, it may have seemed dark. I just heard this message. The path that you've been on, it may even feel a little bit dark right now, and you may be like, are you sure I'm on the right path? Yes, have faith in your dreams and just stay in your highest vibration, because the more and more and more that you do, that light is shining you, keeping you on your path, guiding you home. You're going to recognize celebration and success, I promise. So right outside of have faith in your dreams, you have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. What I'm saying about this is not necessarily, this could be about romance, absolutely. But I feel like this has more to do with you giving love to yourself, giving love to your dreams, and knowing that the path that you have been on, it may, there's been times maybe you've wanted to get off of it because it's been dark. There's been times you're not even sure which direction to go because it is so dark. This is that light shining down on your path so that you can be illuminated, so that you can sit in your highest vibration, so that you can chase your own dreams, so you will have some success and some victory, and that you will be able to express your highest and truest self through this path, that you are going to get to know your highest self and get to love yourself in a way you never knew you could. Because when you get to watch your dreams just unfold, when you get to see keeping your vibration up here, the results that leads to, you're going to be expressing your love for yourself nonstop. You're going to be like, ooh, I love me. Look what my brain can do. Look what following my dreams and trusting my path can do, okay? And the more you express your love for yourself, the more, just like I always talk about, it's the law of attraction. The more you express your love for yourself, the more the universe responds by giving you more reasons to love yourself. So keep up expressing your love for yourself. Know that you are divinely supported and protected, and the path you are on is the right path. Have faith in your dreams and keep up your spirits, okay? Pile 5. That was a very cool reading. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I post new content every single week. I hope you will come back next Monday till I see you again. Know how much I love you, and I hope you keep on praying. Bye.